Hello people, and today I'm going to do something a bit different compared to my usual content. We are going to be talking about the overly exaggerated part of Windows security with its end of support on OSes like Vista and the judgment you get that comes with it online. I should mention that this will probably not change anyone's opinions. Some will always believe in what they were led to believe. This video is here just to clear up some confusion that people have with securing the judgment about using said OS nowadays. Who really doesn't know about it very well. Anyways, with that out of the way, let's begin. Have you been using XP Vista 7 or 8 lately? And was the feedback you got with security was something on the lines of, you are going to get your computer easily compromised, blood, sob emoji and wilted rose. That's what many users like me get a response. Well, to tell you, it isn't what it's made out to be. If you really want to test to see how you'll get your computer easily hurt, the idea is to run it on literally no updates, an old browser, without the firewall on. Now, I get if you aren't tech savvy like me, and I truly don't understand, but if you are, which would mainly be the people might be watching this video anyways, you must consider the fact we have community efforts still making these OSs usable nowadays. And modern up-to-date web browsers like Supermium and Red Fox that has a feature to block any potential malicious programs you might be downloading, some neat little tools for system improvements like Second System, and Microsoft Security Essentials still works under the SHA-2 update. It's not the best option for an antivirus in my opinion, but it's better than nothing. Without stuff like that, then the OS is truly unusable. If you have those two things, heck, just the up-to-date web browser, and Vista being fully up-to-date really, and AdUblock Origin honestly, that really comes in handy not to click on any ads. That really helped me a lot before. And you'll be honestly good to go. Just don't click on anything that might seem suspicious, or maybe something that seems too good to be true. I get sometimes everyone gets a little curious every now and then, but you know what they say, curiosity kills the cat. Anyways, I used Vista myself on my 2, but with caution still. And I never got hacked once, being careful on mine. It's not what people make it out to be. You won't get hacked in the moment you turn your computer on and log in, or just simply idling on the desktop for hours. That is really not how it works if you still have your firewall on. Windows updates are only just one layer of security that impacts the system. They are important, don't get me wrong. Do not get me wrong, they are important. But without them, and considering the community efforts, when you think about it, that doesn't make the system quote-unquote dangerous to use on first thought now, doesn't it? Now, to the non-tech savvy users, you might be asking, what is a firewall exactly? A firewall is basically a type of program built into the OS that blocks incoming connections that would try to get access to the computer and the network. Like any dangerous Trojan horse or virus on the internet that tries to get access, will not with it active. Think of it as like a shield blocking a sword from hurting you. Just summing this up simply for people who don't understand what a firewall is. Without the shield, you're obviously going to get hurt, to simply sum it up. That's what keeps my Vista PC safe from getting easily compromised, and for any old OS honestly, safe in general. The moment you turn off the firewall, if said to do so by a quote-unquote trusted program or something set on a website like that for instructions, that's when you'll be easily compromised, and the hacking we mentioned in this topic will become true. Never, ever, ever turn off your firewall, even if asked to do so. Even for just a modern OS, as that is what keeps the real dangers out. Like honestly, never turn off your firewall, or else you're screwed. Judgment for and here's the judgment such OS as is nowadays. This is the next topic I want to get on. Have you ever tried to asking for help online? I certainly have a few times, but despite how you phrase it, saying it's not like your main computer or anything, even if you're on a VM or like a computer I built for Vista, you'll still get fingers pointed at you for using said OS when talking about it on Reddit, Twitter, or something like that. That's kind of a big problem nowadays. I mean, can't you think about it? I, you, like, I can't imagine how much stress I had trying to get help with originally setting up an old Minecraft beta server a while ago to my topic completely ignored and just had fingers pointing at me because I was using Vista on the secondary PC I just built for it. I did eventually set up that Minecraft beta server. It was meant for as a private server for friends, but anyways, despite I said so many times it was not my main, it honestly got really annoying, and yet it's called. I got literally a response, not joking, called scummy for saying it's annoying. I was just simply asking for help to make an effort to see if it was truly possible. If things didn't work out when people tried to help, then fine. Like, I give up. But when people try to make a big deal and not a big deal out of it and not even try to help, that's when it got so bad. And it's when it gets so bad to the point they would call me a quote-unquote LARPing Y2K arrow autistic kid. And that honestly really pissed me off. Like, does the OS seriously matter to people at times when just trying to ask for something simple? To be honest, if you really have a problem with that, if you're one of those people, it's really just best not to say anything. Just keep it to yourself. Don't judge others just because they want to use an old system. If you won't help, then just don't say anything at all. That'd be good for both people to have less conflict. I should mention a thing that's really important for you all to hear. Like, really, really important. I honestly don't encourage people to use old OSs anymore. What I'm saying is they have the choice to, if they are tech savvy, the real basic security and like support projects for the community and blah, 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 blah. If you are not tech savvy, then I would really I just recommend you staying on a more modern OS. They actually have quite a few improvements over an old OS, obviously. I'd really just stay on a modern OS, and old OSs might not be for you. I know this video was a little short, but I hope this video kind of helped with the logic of using these old OSs and how to understand them better. If you got any questions, please put them in the comment section down below. I will gladly respond when I can. Anyways, I'll talk to you all later.